morning, my babies. I'm even a few minutes early tonight. Unbelievable. Y'all, I'm outside. I was ready to come outside because, man, I just got the most shocking news about an hour ago. The lady now, she was a girl then, who used to work in my salon, Valerie, lives in California now. And she's back and forth because she's from this area and her mother's still here. So she comes home quite frequently, but she still keeps up with the latest of what's going on in the area. So she called me a few minutes ago and she said, "Hey, one of our friends have cancer." And I was like, "Oh, really?" Then she told me who it was. And then she said, "Yeah, it's fourth stage lung cancer." And I was like, "Wow, that's deep there." And I noticed I had called him to put together something at the old place before I moved back here, but he never returned my call. In almost 30 years, he's never done that. So I wondered, had the company sent him out of town or what was going on to get this news today? I said, "Dog, we ain't buried Janice yet. I'm trying to find out when it's Janice film." The other friend that died last week of cancer, breast cancer. And here now is Eric. But this area though has a lot of cancer in it. Louisiana, Texas. I don't know about Mississippi, but Louisiana, Texas is what MD Anderson is made of. And I don't know if it was from the farming and the fertilizers that they used in the ground. I just can't put my hands on it because you got good food from it, but it may be, what was put in the ground to grow it. I don't know. I don't have a clue. I wished I did so I could stop the madness of cancer because that ain't no fun for nobody, for the person going through it, the caretaker, the family. Been there too many times. No, 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 no. Uh-uh. Um, Let me see who's in the building here tonight. Hey, Angela Brooks, how you doing? So, of consequently, let me get back to what I was saying before I speak to everybody. I came out here, I was going to talk about something, and when she gave me that news, it's like, it blew my mind. I didn't even know what I couldn't remember what I was going to even talk about. It was too much. I was like, man, I don't see how a person could lose somebody and just come back out here and do the same old thing like nothing never happened. I can't get ready for that. When I look at Callie, I think about her and I think about all the deaths I'm going through, whether it's a friend or a family member, whatever. It's no way. That sucks the life out of you. I was all energetic. I was going to put on my swimsuit. I was going over there to the chairs. I was going to be in the chairs when y'all came on. I ain't, I couldn't even find a swimsuit. I know I washed them. Maybe they're in the dryer. I didn't bother to look at that. I couldn't think. I lost my thinking capacity. Yes. That's like, wow. Another one. And I think it's going to be like that. The older you get, the more people you're going to lose, especially around your age or older. I kind of saw that happening with my mom when she got to be my age. So it's just something you got to accept now. And that's why you got to live better than what you live, people. I ain't talking to y'all. You know how I'm talking about the other side over there with all them tricks and for kids going on. Yeah. Now let me speak to my sugar woogers. Hey, Angela. Hey, Myra. Hey, Carolyn. How you doing? Living Purpose is in the building. I hope you are doing fine. There my Carla with my hearts and my roses. Sheldon, how you doing? Hey, welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Uh, who is this? Living Purpose for your friend, Ms.V. Oh, thank you. The prayer hands, yeah. It's a guy, but he was the one. He was our carpenter over the years. He remodeled my home. He used to do work on my rent houses. We've known each other a long, long time. And, he was the one I was telling you had the crack grandbaby that he raised, that he used to bring the baby over there to me, and the baby would be crying until he got back home. He was young then. He was in his probably 30s when that was going on. But it's just really weird to look back now. I guess I'm in a reflective mode. I can see the young and the middle age and now the old and what's really going on with people. Yeah, something else. Hey Sabrina, how you doing? Carla, I'm doing well, Carla. Just trying to get my mind back together now. I kind of like didn't even want to come on because I don't like bringing personal problems to my channel or things that I might be going through. But then I thought about it. I was like, if you come out there and you act different than you normally do, they're going to know something is wrong with you anyway because they've been watching you every day. So just go on, tell them and be done with it. That's what I'm going through. Just friends, going through cancer and one passing on me in the last 2 weeks. Yep. Okay. Hey, Lane, how you doing? Good evening. All right. Let's see who else is talking down here. Myra said, Ms.V for your friend. Thank you for the prayer hands. Hey, Crystal, how you doing? Good evening. Angela is in the building, and she said, yes, it is hard. My husband have stage 4 cancer. Oh, Angela, I am sorry to hear that. And y'all both are going through the same thing. When he has it, it's like he's feeling the pain, but you're going through all the pain with him if you're his caretaker. But it's much better than it used to. Modern medicine is for cancer. MD Anderson has put out some doctors across the United States that have opened up their own clinics now. And a lot of doctors started off doing the intern there. They worked there for many years and then they branched off. And I saw a doctor who was out in Arizona who was at MD Anderson, met him by chance. I think I had on a Houston shirt and we drummed up a conversation by the shirt. There was a couple of doctors out in the clinic in Las Vegas from MD Anderson. So, by it being a teaching hospital and a research hospital, of course, they're going to get state-of-the-art equipment first because the amount even of donations that go to that hospital every year of wealthy people who leave money behind so they can do research for other things. And they come a long ways depending on what type of cancer you have and what stage it's in. If you can catch it in the very early stages, you most probably are going to beat it now. But if you wait to those last stages, it's harder on you and your body because of the amount of chemicals that they are putting in your body. Poison, chemo, that's poison. If you overdose, you take too much, they tell you on the bottle, call poison control. Do not call us. So, it has to be some bad stuff in order to stop your body from decaying because that's basically what it's doing with cancer. It's decaying from the inside out unless you have skin cancer. Yep. Okay, I'm getting on down. Hey, Sunshine Chronicles, good evening. How are you? Hey, Lily, what's going on? Let's see. Sandra McHenry is in the building and she says, hey, I pushed that like button, just chilling. Me too. I was going to even bring my wine down here and drink my wine. I brought my water cup. I just forgot everything. The only thing I wasn't going to do is I drove down to the front and came in that way because I was like, I'm so confused right now with all of these floors looking just alike. Until you get to certain areas. The area I was trying to tell y'all about with the pretty blue chairs, I came through that this afternoon. That is for you to sit and wait on your Uber or your taxi or your whatever. They come to that door. Also, Uber Eats comes to that door if it's like after the lobby has closed. So I'm still finding out everything here. Little bit every day. Feast with Carmise. Hi, how you doing? Is in the live this afternoon. Let's see. My members are the ones that's hard for me to see. I see Carla. I see hanging out. Hey, hey, how y'all doing? Trying to see through this green with these cataracts. But don't change your membership now just because you're green. Stay green now. Don't. I'm going to fix the eye. I'm going to fix the eyes so I can see, okay? Yeah, I'm going to do that. Can y'all hear the water? Can y'all hear the water over there? Hey, Sting, how you doing? Everybody's still speaking. Hey, Latina, it's been a minute since I've seen you over here. Welcome back. Welcome back. And you too, Feast. Prayers for your losses. Thank you, Carla. I'm going to be fine. It's just the initial shock of it, and it was so close to me coming on my live. And I was like, man, I really don't want to go on live tonight. And I'm like, no, I'm going to just go on and out there and talk to them. And then they'll understand, because otherwise it looks like you don't want to be bothered or you don't have time for us. No, it ain't like that at all. It's just phases in life that you're going through. That's all I can call it. Thank you for everybody with the prayer hands. I appreciate that. Can you all hit the like button as you enter into the chat, as you exit out, if you're a bush watcher as well. Thank you, Myra. Appreciate that. Hi, Mike. How you doing? Hello, Ms.V. How are you doing this afternoon, my dearest friend? I am doing fine, Mike. I hope you are doing well also. Thank you for coming over and chatting with me this afternoon. Miss Myra, I hit that like button. Feastin told you, Myra. Okay, Sting said, you just skipped all over me, Miss V. I'm so sorry, Sting. You know I don't mean that. Now, you're the closest sub to me. Now, why would I skip over you intentionally? If I need to pick up the phone and call somebody, you the closest sub to me. You, Sting. So I would never, ever intentionally skip over you or look over you. Much love to you, baby. Auntie Mimi said, Miss V, are you downstairs? Yes, I'm down here where you wanted me to be. Oh, but the lobby, I go to it tomorrow because, the lobby closes unless you have an event in there. I think it closes at 6. And if you book an event in there, then, it'll be open for you only. But you come in the side door through the Uber doors to get down here, or you ride the elevators down. And like I say, I'm not familiar with these buildings. You see all these buildings looking just alike? It look the same way inside. All of them look just alike. No. So I wasn't going to get hung up. You could go to the wall and find where you are and figure out how to get to. I didn't feel like all that figuring this evening. Because I've never ridden the elevator down yet. I've always gotten in the car and hopped in the car and came on out. Where it is. Yeah. I just got done. Wait a minute. I just got done with the best dinner. I grilled salmon and made jasmine rice. Oh, I love jasmine rice. In fact, I had jasmine rice today, oxtails and green beans. That's what I cooked on Sunday, but I didn't eat it Sunday because Carol came over and brought the chicken wings. So I saved it and I ate it today. For you and your husband, God is able. Yes, that's for Angela from Crystal. Yes, indeed. So sorry to hear about that. See how we learn about each other and what we're going through when we're not just out here always talking about topics and other folks. You learn about the people in your chat, which I'm more concerned about the people in my chat than I am about other world issues right now. What people are going through right now, today. How can we help? If we can't do nothing but pray for you. You see what I'm saying? You're not alone. That's the feeling. I don't ever want anybody in my chat to feel like whatever you're going through, you alone going through it. Because you're not. If you over here in a community, somebody has to reach out to you. You got to know somebody, if even if I miss it. Yeah. Um, Ms.V, I will continue to pray for you. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that because you are one of my favorite people on YouTube. I really appreciate that, Mike. Thank you so much. Living Purpose is sending prayer hands for you, Angela, for your husband. And I just pray that everything goes well, that he gets through all of his treatments successfully, and that it destroys the cancer in his body and bring him back whole to you again so y'all can live out your best days. Yes, indeed. Because it's a struggle when you're going through that for both of y'all. Y'all both are tired. You tired of taking care of him. He's tired of being sick. And it just gets to a point where it just becomes so routine until you can see, you know, them coming back this way. And Lord forbid if they go the other way. You don't ever want to go down that road. I know I don't want to go back down again. I've been down that road too many times. Yes, indeed. Thankful for life. Good evening. How you doing? Auntie Mimi says, Sting, she doesn't see all of them, and the comments flood fast. Most people on live can't keep up with the positive. She accidentally overlooked it. It wasn't intentional, and she was wearing her glasses. Auntie Mimi got me down to a T. But I have it set some kind of way, and I got to ask somebody, how do you do that? Where what's happening is some of the comments are not coming to the bottom, they're coming into the middle of the chat. And then I'll be already bypass them. And I don't know how to take that off where the comments will fall in sequence as you write them and not be up high. Or if I sometimes miss y'all, it's because y'all are speaking to each other and I'm just trying to get down to a comment. So don't Sting just bothering me. She know better. Uh-huh. Trying to see what my neighbor doing up there. He doing something. Hey Hortensia, good evening. Welcome back. How you been? All my oldest but goodies came back. They've been circling the block on me. Uh-huh, Mimi, that sounds yummy. Where is my plate? I know that's right, Feast. Sunshine Chronicles is blessed. Thanks, Queen. Okay. 1 minute. Let me go back. One. Okay. Annette is in the building. You made it live again. Yay, Annette. Hey, Tajisti, how you doing? All right, let's see. Everybody's just speaking and happy to be up in here. Sting said, we understand. Yeah, you understood. I knew you was bothering me. You was messing with me because I miss you. Auntie, thanks for having me. I get notifications worth nothing. I just came to check on you and you were live. Okay. I don't understand why it is that way. Um, I don't, unless I've been reported and they not putting me in the algorithms. I don't know. You know, these people here, you come out with your own content every day and never even mention them and they'll report you. So I can't say that that's what was happening, but I don't understand why all of a sudden. And I'm not getting as many people into the chat as I had been. I noticed 40 and 50. It's normally been 100 to 300 people in the chat. So I don't know what's going on. We'll figure it all out down the way. In the meantime, this ship gonna keep on sailing. The water sounds nice. Oh, you can hear it. It should be very soothing. Yeah, water, the sound of water is very soothing. Good evening, any service. How are you? Okay, stand by lane. Say hello, Ms.V. I hope all is well with you. Just entering the chat, and I see prayer. Yes, Angela's husband has a 4th-stage cancer, so prayer hands went up to him. I have a best friend, a male friend that's been a part of my life and my ex-husband and my children, everybody, for about 30 years now, and he was diagnosed with a 4th-stage lung cancer, and he should start his treatments next week. Mm-hmm. Um, Try jasmine rice, cucumber, and sausage. It is so good. Ooh, feast. Jasmine rice, cucumber, and sausage. Is this cut all up together, or is this you just eat it separately on the same plate? It sounds good. That cucumber sounds refreshing. That jasmine rice, oh yes indeed. That rice is so soft and it's airy, like it's not heavy on your stomach like long grain rice. You can eat a lot of it too. Um, can someone help me with ideas for a fundraiser? This is Sting. To send my granddaughter to baseball camp. I'm struggling. Okay, what about the candies? Those Hershey bar candies thing. I don't know where you get them from. You should be able to get them from the school. If this is for school, if it's extracurricular, you still should be able to get it. The coach or somebody should be giving you some ideas because this ain't the first time somebody had to send somebody to camp. But I'm just trying to remember. I know those candy bars were big because the kids used to come in the beauty shop and sell them all. People would just buy them just to help the kids. Um, I've seen popcorn out there, um, even pickles. Yep. And they always standing by the grocery stores a lot of times with that stuff to sell. Out right outside, they have a table set up at grocery stores that draw a lot of traffic. And people will stop and buy it at the grocery store, especially if it's food. But I don't know. That's my suggestions thing is get with the coach and find out what can you do. Because, different school systems let you do different things. And then a lot of these extracurricular activities after school, they have their own little rules and regulations too. But get with them and let us know what they said. Let me see if anybody else have any suggestions. Okay. Hortensia, yeah, I'm good, Hortensia. It just hit me right as I was getting ready to come on live tonight. That was the big deal. And I had a topic we were gonna talk about. We were gonna have some fun. I was on one. And it just killed my laughter and killed my spirit to know how many times I done been through this with family and friends, and here goes another one. One just died and one just diagnosed. That's deep. Maybe it sure is a task of taking care of somebody that is in that condition. Ooh, yeah. Because at different intervals, even if they live through it, they're almost dead weight on you because they get so weak and they get so nauseated and just all the symptoms of taking that poison into your system. You know, you got to have medicine for the nausea. You got to have medicine to um, sometimes make you go to sleep because the anxiety and the depression kicks in. It's just all kind of stuff that comes with it. Yes, indeed. But what a testimony when you survive it. Okay, let's see where I'm here. Belinda. Hi, Belinda Roberts. How you doing? Hey, Dokie. Dokie's in the building, y'all. I'm not going to put my Cash App up unless Ms.V says it's okay. It's okay if you put it up. I don't care, Sting. You're a member over here. You can put your Cash App up. And whoever wants to donate, they can donate. I'm good with it. Let me see. I think I can pin it once you put it up. That's not it. Hey, how you doing? I'm good. Okay. All right. Oh, he the sheriff, y'all, on the property. And I think it's a lady sheriff that lives here also. I met her. I didn't meet her, but the guy who gave me the steak on Sunday was letting me know that she was a sheriff in the city. I'm not sure if he's a sheriff in what city, but of course he lives here free because he trolls the property and stuff. Yeah. Um, I'm okay, Miss V. Thanks for asking. That's good, Hortensia. Okay. Hey, Doki is speaking. In his service says, my question, how can I get to you? Who get to who in his service? Uh, Sting tried cookies, candy, freeze cups. Yes, my mother-in-law used to do the freeze cups for her boys. Brownies or cupcakes. Okay. Um, Carla is speaking to Belinda. Ms.V, everyone going through something. I just talk to God because this is mean world. Some things I keep to myself. Exactly, Sandra. And you almost have to because in actuality, it's more people who could care less than more people who do care. Especially if they don't know the person. It's like, oh, well, it didn't happen to me. It didn't happen to my family. It ain't happened to nobody I know. And they keep it moving. But like I say, I have a chat that is awesome. We all go through whatever we going through together, and we don't have no sweat doing it. So I'm really proud. I really am. Yep. Hey, Mark. Hey, Miss V. Nice view. Thank you, Mark. This is the first time you've been over since I've been here. It's been a week and 2 days since I moved in, and I'm still trying to get the upstairs together, my unit. But this is the downstairs. This is what I see. I'm actually on this side over here, not on that side over there. I'm up above this. I'm on top of here. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see who else said something. Sting is saying something to end his service about the cash app. That's fine. You can put it up, Sting. Also, welcome back to the chat for the long lost chatters of chatting with Miss V. You will always be missed and glad to see you all in the chat as well. Thank you, Myra, and that's spoken very well of what I was thinking and what I would say. Thank you. I'm good, Miss V. Still happy from great doctor's report. Exactly. That is wonderful. My daughter is coming along, Miles Drug, 39 years old. I'm praying for her, and we are too, and everything is going to be just fine. It's going to be what God wants it to be in His service. With all the things that go wrong nowadays, all you can do is just mention it and put it in His hands, and then do what you got to do from there. Because ain't nothing gonna change with just sitting around talking about it for real. Mm-mm. You got to put it in His hands and let Him work it out. And He can work it out better and faster than we can. Okay, Feast say you eat it separately. Okay, jasmine rice, cucumber, and sausage. Okay, I'm going to try that. That sounds like a nice light lunch to me. Yeah. Although my father ate rice for breakfast like cereal, he was a rice person. And he never grew rice on the farm. I don't think he would have had to put in an irrigation system to do rice because rice farms have irrigation system where they run a lot of water to grow the rice. But he ate it. He really didn't like potatoes, so we didn't grow up with a lot of potatoes in the house. Even though he farmed them and he brought them in, my mom was like, I'm not cooking rice and potatoes. Rice for him and potatoes for y'all. So the day we had potatoes, then he might have something else. Uh-huh. Or he had a variety of vegetables to eat. Maybe she had cooked greens and peas, um, candy yams, where he could just eat that and not worry about the potatoes. Because he would eat candy yams, but he wouldn't eat regular Irish potatoes. He didn't like them. And he didn't eat chicken. He was a funny eating person. Sting say, still for you in his service. Okay. Devetta is in the building. Hey, Devetta, how you doing? then you can do car washes, small plate sellings if you can. Okay, that's from Myra.